I'm about to feed my starter. So this starter has not been fed in a little over a week, and it gets this gray liquid on top that's called hooch, and it's harmless. It's just metabolic waste. This jar is my favorite type of jar. It's called a Weck jar. The brand is Weck. It comes with a rubber gasket, but I removed the gasket so that the lid can just sit on top and allow gases to escape. It's critical that you have a kitchen scale. I use grams. And when I feed, I usually do the water first because it's harder to manage. And I usually just kind of pour, and whatever it ends up at is how much I'll match with flour. So it came to 67.5 grams. That's about typical of how much I feed. Otherwise the starter gets too big. I do anywhere between 50 and 70, just wherever it lands. And then I'm going to zero it again and add the same amount of flour. This is unbleached bread flour. And the reason I said the flour is easier to manage is because if I overshoot, I can just spoon a little bit out like I just did. So I just landed at 77, so I need to take 10 grams out off the top so it's dry. It's a little harder to spoon out water than it is flour. Almost there. Perfect. And then I just stir it in. You can use a fork, you can use a spoon. I've switched to a spoon lately just because it's easier to clean. Just kind of stir it in. And then if I'm not going to bake, I just put this back in the fridge and feed it again next week. But I am going to bake today, so I'm going to leave this out. And it should rise up and kind of bubble up in the container. And then I can bake with it.